and put her as part of the
no way. No way.
It was a genuine idea. He was not joking. He wasn't giving an offhanded remark. He was thinking, oh, what brilliant idea do I have for the, and that's what he said during a meeting. So the recording of the meeting came out. That's why we are hearing this now.
Unbelievable.
The recording of the meeting came out. He made a suggestion. I think someone was recording this stuff on the WhatsApp group or something along those lines. It was bad. It was a genuine suggestion. A human being as an Olympic.
What was he thinking? How did he even get to that position?
That's the way his mind is.
That's exactly. So
it's not like he stumbled into this mistake. It's not like they're stumbling into all these sexist remarks. They are sexist.
So what do we call this?
Casual or no? This guy is clearly sexist, and he's a body shamer. Yeah, and he's a sizist. He's an all kind of is.
Also quite senseless. Permit me to say that.
No, very silly. He thought about it. So he was like, "I have a brilliant idea for the opening ceremony. Let's do this."
Talk about, you know what they say in Nigeria? They say that your family, they are doing in your village. They are calling you.
This one was not because this one was. I think this one was about time somebody called him out on it, because I'm sure he has been body shaming some people that are plus size. I'm sure he has been disrespecting some other women for different things. So this is not a village people calling you. This is your cup is full.
It's about that.
Yeah, the day of reckoning. Yes. That's what it was for him and for the other president that resigned. It was their day of reckoning. So bottom line, there are some people that are casual sexist.
Yes.
They say, oh, I don't. Yeah. And he's one of them.
Me? I have 5 sisters.
I have 5. And they always come up with that nonsense. I have a mother. I will never do that story. You're sexist. You don't count your mother as one of those women. Exactly. Nobody ever counts their family members as one of. They just go along. So yes,
it's just like racists who say they have friends from Africa.
I have African friends. I have 2 African friends. They can even tell you the number and where they're from. but yeah, that's it. So he's been asked to resign. Well, I would have fired him. No, give me any chance to be honorable. And he's apologized openly. But I think he only did that because he was caught. You know how it is. Exactly. But the comedian has not honored this conversation with her answer yet.
So it looks like he's the bigger comedian then. He should take up comedy as a job. But
ridiculous thoughts.
Another big win. Let's go on to Lloyd Harris. Tennis championships. Another big win for Lloyd Harris in Dubai. South African star Lloyd Harris continued his rapid rise up the global ladder on Thursday, securing another spectacular victory over Japanese player Kei Nishikori at the Dubai Tennis Championships. Though Nishikori fought back in the second set, Harris held his nerve to earn a convincing 6-1, 3-6, 6-3 win. He said after the match, "I'm really happy to get these big wins under my belt, and I'm looking to keep building on this confidence, keep improving on my game and playing better tennis."
Yeah, there's some players that just, in one tournament, they'll just have some great fights. So remember the Australian Open, we had Karatsev kickstart that went all the way and then lost to Novak Djokovic. And he's beginning to, it kickstarted him, helped him to come into his career as a great tennis player. Basilash really had that against against Roger Federer in Dubai. He defeated Roger Federer in Dubai and then went all the way to win that tournament. And now Lloyd Harris is from South Africa, just right around the corner. Is having his own fantastic tournament and knocked out Dominic Thiem. Has now knocked out Kei Nishikori. He gets to face Denis Shapovalov. Now the thing about Denis Shapovalov is he too is an upcoming star, so it's going to be really a hustle for both tennis players. If you were a big name player, he'll be looking for another scalp. Yes, I know you say Dennis is a ranked player, he's been making waves, but he's also a young tennis player who also wants to make his mark on the league. So this fight is going to be different. This match is going to be different from it's going to be different from the ones he had against Kei Nishikori. It's going to be different from the one against Dominic Thiem. This is 2 hustlers looking for the win, looking for
love
the
it.
pot of gold. So anybody will take it. And it's great to see for men's tennis, every time, not every time you're always looking towards the big three. Now, Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, over 35, are picking and choosing their tournaments because whether you like it or not, the body is the body.
Honestly, you cannot cheat
You cannot
nature.
cheat nature.
You can't. I wish we could, but you can't.
So we need to see new young tennis players that are putting their all in it, and Lloyd Harris is having the week of his life, regardless of what happens today.
Yeah.
He's had the week of his life.
He has, absolutely. All right, Mourinho sorry, and Lloris calls exit a disgrace. Jose Mourinho apologized to my former team, Tottenham fans, and said his players failed at the basics of life after they threw away a 2-0 lead to be knocked out of the Europa League by Dinamo Zagreb. Is it Dynamo, left sweat, energy, blood. In the end, they left even tears of happiness, Mourinho said. They were very humble and committed. I have to praise them. On the other side, my team, I repeat, my team, didn't look like it was playing an important match. If for any one of them it is not important, for me it is. I can only apologize to the Tottenham supporters. I hope they feel the same way I feel. Today is live or die, and in this moment, they die. He said we, but
I knew you were going to do so. When I was taking this, I said I was going to read this thing in a different way. You're such a Nigerian.
I'm such a Nigerian. I'm going up.
Big, huge disappointment. Okay, this is where we're supposed to open the phone lines for this conversation, so we'll do that maybe after the break.
Yeah.
This is a huge one. So Tottenham Hotspur won the first leg of this tie, 2-0 at home. They looked like they were comfortable. We have this under control. Then they go to Dinamo Zagreb. Now you have to understand there's a lot of drama going on in Dinamo Zagreb right now. Dinamo their coach has been sentenced to jail for fraud for 6.5 years. He will get to serve only 4.5 years, but he's going to prison. You don't understand? He's going to jail. The board, I think somebody on the board of directors is also going to jail because the money was a lot of money. So there's prison sentences in their back room and in their front office. But the players come on the pitch and they deliver with all that drama going on off the pitch and the coach being distracted and all of that. They come on the pitch and they defeat Tottenham by 3-0. For me, it's not the fact that Tottenham lost. It's the fact that they lost by 3-0, even if the other goal came in extra time. But it's 3-0 in a match that all they needed was a goal. All they needed was a goal. Everybody that needed to be playing was playing. All they needed was a goal. They lost by 3-0. So I understand when Jose Mourinho was talking in his press conference and it looked like he was about to cry. It's the kind of disappointment you feel when you almost know that we have this in the bag, and then you drop the ball horribly. I agree with Hugo Lloris. This is a disgrace. You can't put this on your resume as a player. You can't put this on your resume as a coach, unfortunately. So Jose Mourinho, the special one, the self-acclaimed special one, the one who has done special things in his career, is now having to struggle with all these shameful results. Which leads us to the question I'm going to open the phone lines for now. If you had to rate Jose Mourinho, knowing that he's out of the Europa League. Hold on. He's out of the Europa League. He doesn't look like he's going to get in top 4. He doesn't look like he's going to get in top 4. The only thing he has a real chance of winning, the only trophy he has a real chance of winning is the League Cup, and they play against Manchester City in the final.
Oh gosh.
So, knowing all of that, and this is Jose Mourinho's full season, how would you rate his season? Still the special one?
I think it's sacrilegious.
Is it his fault
for us to be rating Mourinho?
What? You are only as good as your last match. We rate everybody here.
He's the special one.
We rate Jurgen Klopp. We rate Jose Mourinho. We rate Pep Guardiola. And if Pele comes to play again, we rate him.
I'm not. See, I'm just going to be moderating. I'm not having any.
Yeah,
I
your new
cannot.
club. You
Yes.
can't jump off this bus.
No. I'm not a Tottenham fan. No. We cannot continue like this.
Ayo,
Please.
Ayo, where are you switching to now?
No. I have to go and pray about it. Let me think deeply. All right, this is how you can call us 0144899981. Tell us. Well, Tega said she should rate Mourinho. Please rate him.
Rate his first full season. How has he performed?
So sad.
Is it poor? Is it not his fault? Rate him. Tell me why. Call us.
The question I want to ask though, while we wait for calls, is this: do you think they would sack him?
Daniel Levy. They could. I mean, they sacked Pochettino for poor results. So if they feel like Mourinho's results are poor, especially judging by his own special one standards, of course they're fine. This is football. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
You have to just mention.
Soldier come, soldier go. We'll get to Chelsea.
All right, our first phone call. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from, please? Larry from Lekki. Please go ahead.
Mourinho, very poor. Very, very poor. He has a bad record. Full season, he has nothing to show for. And he calls himself a special one. I don't think so. Not one bit.
Wow. He calls himself the special
one. All right.
one.
Okay, thank you. Now the phone lines are buzzing. Let's see. Oh, we need to go on a break. You know what? Just hold our thoughts. Call us in a few seconds. We're going to be back after about a minute after this break. So hold on. And when we come back, we continue the conversation. Rate Jose Mourinho's full season with Tottenham.
8.1.
I cannot believe you people are doing this, Mourinho.
It's the season of
What
football.
YouTube? I was gonna say YouTube. You're not left out. Please put in the comment section. What you think. Let me see. We have some people watching, so let us
Oh
know.
my, Ayo put me on without my wig. Who does that to a black woman?
Unnatural. We love it. You know, I woke up like this, flawless. This is how I was born.
I can't even deal.
No, you people like leave Mourinho alone. No.
They're dragging him.
Guys,
You're dragging by his wig up.
Mourinho. This life is what they say it's a pot of beans.
I'm telling you, it's a pot of beans. How can you lose? 3-0. All he needed was one goal. Harry Kane was there. One goal. Dele Alli, one goal. How can one goal be that hard to
So
buy?
who do you think? Whose fault is it? He's blaming the players. I think he's saying that they didn't take it seriously.
Yeah, that they didn't play it hard, like they felt that they arrived. Yeah, but you see, he said this is a Jose Mourinho team. Let me tell you something about Jose Mourinho teams.
Yeah.
They usually go into halftime and come out more charged. So they went into halftime.
Yeah.
They didn't come out charged.
So maybe he was upset.
They went into extra time when they gathered in the huddle. They still didn't come out charged. Trust me, it's a combination of him and them. Look, he has some average players that people are calling high-class players.
Oh, really?
He does. There's no doubt about that. But against Dinamo Zagreb, even Arsenal lost and still went through to the next round.
Yeah, they did.
You cannot concede 3 goals. It's a combination of team selection, team strategy, and the players. Cannot be only them.
Smooth 98.1, love music, love life. It's still the Locker Room 981, and we are live. I'm here with Tega. Tega is just whipping up a storm in here. I don't know if you're not following us if you're not watching on YouTube, gosh, you're missing some, very important parts of the show when we're off air. So go on to YouTube right now, Smooth 981 FM Lagos, to get in touch with us, and you can send your comments there. We're opening the phone lines now. We're rating Mourinho's first full season performance with Tottenham. By the way, the first half of the Locker Room 981 was brought to you by Bet King, and we will be taking some comments now and opening the phone lines. Jose says Ayodele Ogundele should go and boil beans. His time is up. Ayo, I can't believe you moved from Arsenal to Spurs. And Tega Tega asking about your wig. Tega said that I put her on air, without a wig. Ken says, good morning, Tega and Ayo. Tega, please, let's pray for Harry Kane to get good friends. What a career his would be if it ends with no trophy.
Avi?
Yemi Richards is wondering if I'm with Arsenal or Tottenham. That they're willing to take me back. I'm still thinking, please. Mourinho should start kneeling not only as a respect to the Black Lives Matter, but also to apologize for his poor performance. He's now looking at the mirror as a specialist in failure. Tayo from Ajah, gosh. Tayo says, I just like this Ayo, no time for nonsense. Tottenham bottling company. Bash from Yaba says, Jose said it all, there was no passion, no attitude. Please take it. Jose was more angry than wanting to cry. I beg. Don't kick a man when he's down. The Spurs defenders were totally nonsense.
Yeah.
Yes, and please, Jose only called himself special one in Chelsea, not Spurs. So maybe it was Chelsea or special one. Ayo, I think it's high time you left Tottenham and joined A by FC, so you won't have maybe actually Mrs. A, maybe. And then Emeka from Amoa says, I have zero pity for Tottenham. The only person I feel sorry for in Spurs is Harry Kane. What's the point scoring bags of goals with not even a plastic bowl to show for it? They should just change the name of the club from Tottenham to Bottle FC. Wow. Mourinho, says Ademola. Antega, tell him to keep quiet, shut up for once in his life. What goes around comes around. Can anyone guess what Wenger is doing this morning?
He's laughing in French, I can tell you that.
All right, let's go back to the phone line. 0144899981. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Aha. Good morning. What's your name, please? All right, Yomi, go ahead.
The Tottenham performance is actually what I expected it to be, because actually Mourinho from the sliding scale. It's good. It's good when you're on the receiving end after having out for so long.
Mm-hmm.
His football is toxic.
Wow.
When he was in Chelsea, Chelsea is my own team. His play style suited Chelsea with the grit and everything. But with Tottenham, that is not the case. Levy will be highly disappointed from a Pochettino down to a Mourinho. Mourinho, right now, for me, should just retire.
Wow.
Legacy with Manchester United, and to some extent, maybe early part of the season, will remain as it is. If he continues right now, he would age faster. If you look at his eyes, he already has bats under his eyes. The white is already white. Unfortunately, coaching job is the worst kind of job you can have. At West Ham, David Moyes is playing the best football of his life, even though he's aging faster than his age.
Yeah.
But he's doing. I'm just giving you two contrasts so you can understand why even a Sean Dyche is.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, he should just retire. Song Heung-min and Harry Kane should get out of that place and look for.
Everybody should just leave the boat.
Overpaid players.
All right. All right. Oh dear. All right. Thank you so much, Yomi. A lot to say there. We'll keep it to 30 seconds. Make your point. Let's move. Many calls to get through. Good morning. What's your name? Yes. What's your name? All right. 30 seconds.
There's something I want to let you know. Mourinho is not the cause of that problem in sports. You know, sports was just like Southampton and other lower-rated teams around. But in one way or the other, their players got to that level that they were doing for Torino.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, your 30 seconds is all. He said 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Thank you very much. We need to move on. Last call before we go on to our next story. So many people trying to call us. Good morning. What's your name? Yes. Oh, good morning, Omar. What's your name? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was going to say, go ahead, please. Yeah, Omar from Lagos. Go ahead, please.
I just want to say that I love what you and Tega are doing with sports. Tega analyzes virtually on every sports occasion. I mean, tennis, everything. I mean, please tell me, when exactly do you guys have the show on sports?
Okay, so
tuning that there's no locker room sports. So like, okay, what's happening today?
Oh, thank you so much. So it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 8:15 to 8:45. Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday. Okay.
Touch on the draws today.
Okay.
We will not be able to take the stories because the draws will happen, after.
Yeah.
But we must touch on it in locker room. We always give a spin to it.
Thank you, Ayo.
Thank you so much and have a great day. Let me give Tega a round of applause. Not me, I stand a queen. A sports pundit queen. That's right. Okay, let's move on to our next story. So if we take the phone calls, we would not get into any story. Pressure mounting on stuttering table toppers Atletico. The pressure is mounting on La Liga leaders Atletico Madrid as they continue to stutter in the quest for a first domestic league title since 2014. The disappointing form continued on Wednesday as they crashed out of the Champions League in the last 16 after a 2-0 defeat at Chelsea to depart 3-0 on aggregate. According to one of the spokespersons, says, I always think you want to be winning games going through to the latter stages of such great competitions. The Champions League was really tough for us this season. We need to learn from this, improve, and reset on Thursday in order to be back at it on Friday, raring to go and ready to play each remaining game we've got with all we can.
Yes, and this will be bad news for Barcelona and Real Madrid fans because they would have liked for Atletico Madrid to at least continue in the Champions League so that the distraction would be much and they will not be able to keep up in the La Liga. Unfortunately, Thomas Tuchel and his boys had a completely different idea. Especially and okay, this is one game again. This is another game where Jose Mourinho's analogy would fit. The way the game went, you would have thought it was Chelsea that needed to score goals. N'Golo Kante and Rudiger played like men possessed. There was no ball that they did not attack. There was no counter they did not cut down. The few that went past them, somebody else dealt with it. But those two guys especially, I want to also praise Timo Werner. Yes, he didn't score, but he ran, he put pressure, he started off the wait. He didn't score, but he put pressure and he was one that started off the goal, the first goal they scored. He did everything that a striker needed to do. If you're not scoring, put in the work. He knuckled down and put in the work. So you're calling names of players on the Chelsea, from the Chelsea squad, that did excellently well. I can't remember any player from Atletico Madrid. I can't call one. Even Carrasco, that I would say should have definitely got a penalty. That was his only highlight. I should have got a penalty. Okay, you didn't get it. What else? I should have had light. I don't have my generator. You have to do something. You have to do something. So it was a horrible performance from Atletico Madrid, but an excellent performance from Thomas Tuchel. And I've said this: Thomas Tuchel sets up his team to not lose. That's the first thing. And I always tell people defense is the best form of attack. If they don't know your story, if they cannot attack you, you're on your way to winning. That's the first thing. And so he sets up his team not to lose. And if when they get opportunities, and they will get because they have some creative options, they go out and they score goals. Atletico Madrid just looked a totally different side, and they have struggled for a while. Don't forget they had a 10-point lead at some point in Atletico Madrid with a game in hand, and they've thrown everything away. It's down to a 4-point gap against Barcelona, above Barcelona, who are in second place. But even then, they should have played a little better. They just didn't show up on the day. So congratulations to Thomas Tuchel. Keeps doing the work and keeps getting the result. But for Atletico Madrid, this weekend they play against Alaves. Now, Alaves is tricky. They're not high up the table, but they're the kind of people that can derail your destiny.
They help you to reduce your points.
So they could do that to you. So Atletico Madrid have to be careful that their heads are not dropped, their spirits are not low, that they stand up again and push for the fight in La Liga. The good news for Atletico Madrid is that Barcelona, who are right behind them with 4 points, are facing a tough match against Real Sociedad. So that could get them a few points, but you cannot gain advantage if you don't do your own work and win your own match. So they first have to defeat Alaves and then worry and then watch Barcelona. Look at what Barcelona is doing by 10 p.m. on Sunday. That's important for them.
That's very important. Okay, so let me save 2 more minutes. I have some comments. Let me go.
Let's do comments. So the next story was just about how Pogba came in and decimated AC Milan with that chance he gets. And that's the thing about Pogba. The problem is it's not consistent. You know he's a special guy. You know he can put up special moments, but he doesn't put up those special moments consistently. And that's where the problem is. If you're a big name player, when they spend so much money on you, they expect that you'll be putting on special moments every game. Or almost every game. And don't give us, don't feature us once in 4 years. Are you Rihanna dropping album and disappearing for 4 years?
That's what's a marble hashtag. Are you Rihanna? That's a message to Pogba. Just send it to him. He'll understand. Ken says Jose moved from the humble one to the humiliated. You people are no. Baby says, I don't know why every team, Ayo moves to start to lose. From Man U to Arsenal to Tottenham. Please don't come back to Arsenal.
Baby has chased you.
All right, then this is Ademola saying, Ade Paris is saying, Songwater, everyone that wants to have a good ending should take a cue from, from Songwater says, everyone that wants to have a good ending should take a cue from Mourinho. Then Kay says, Tega, what's happening to Tammy Abraham?
I think he's injured. I don't know any other reason why he's not playing.
Okay, then on YouTube, hello to our YouTube family. Thank you so much. We love it on YouTube. Angel Santos says, I love you two ladies. Very articulated, intelligent women. Thank you. He also said, I don't like sports, but listen because Tega is so good with her analysis. By the way, is Tega Isoko? I am and would be proud to connect with a relative. You know.
I'm horrible. So, but it's same Delta. You know, we are all one Nigeria.
We're all one Nigeria. One Delta. All right, thank you also. Oh, by the way, but I'm Isoko though by marriage. So yeah, hello. We're all family members. Let's form a WhatsApp group. That's all we can take on today's conversation. But I'll end with this one. Good morning, guys. Let me join the list of those commending Tega for her brilliant analysis. As for La Liga, ATL Atletico Madrid should not let that lead sleep after dominating for the better part of the season. All right, true. I thank you all so much. We continue the conversation on Monday. Don't forget, Tega has promised we are going to analyze the draws.
Yes, the UEFA Champions League draws that take place today.
I can't wait to see who do you think would be?
I don't know. I think Manchester City will pull another soft one now. That's the one that always gets to me.
Need this.
No, everybody needs it. Everybody needs it.
It's a British Liverpool, Man City.
So Liverpool and Man City from England.
I thought Chelsea was in as well.
And Chelsea.
Yeah,
Chelsea England has three. Wow, England is dominating in Europa and in Champions League.
That's amazing.
Good one.
So very likely that the cup is coming to England. Hey, go England! That's my second country. All right, that's all we can take.
Now that you've supported them, they are all going out.
No, please. Okay, I don't support. I withdraw my support. Please follow us at Locker Room at Smooth 981 FM. Use the hashtag Locker Room 981 so we can track your messages. Follow Tega. I'm sure also the weekend she's going to be tweeting about the different games happening. So follow her at Tega Supreme on Twitter. Follow her work with Ladies in Sports at LIS International. And we're going to be back at 9 o'clock. Guys, I mentioned earlier on that we are going to be having Lekon. It's not Lekon. At 9 o'clock. He's a rap artist and we're going to be speaking to him on his latest work and just, generally having a feel-good Friday with him. Stay tuned. It's Smooth 98.1.
So we're going to have Wagwan.
Thank you so much, our YouTube fam. We love it when you engage with us.
Thank you. Let me go wear my wig.
This your, where are you going? This your slippers is serious. Thank you, Jet Comedy TV.